Has anyone in the audience, by a show of hands, ever drank water from their fridge or their Brita and wondered, that tastes a little weird, and went on with their day? If anyone else is gonna do it, I'll be the first in the audience to say that I have done that. I've drank plenty of glasses of water and always just questioned it but never done anything about it. And I would like to explain that second guessing phenomenon with an article done in January of 2020 labeled Pain, Cancer, and Death. Michigan families devastated by toxic chemicals in their water. Explains an interview done by Tom Perkins to Wynn Stelt and her unfortunate passing of her spouse, Joe Stelt. And Joe Stelt unfortunately passed through lung cancer. And that lung cancer had been correlated to years and years of drinking compromised water. And one would ponder, how does compromised water correlate with lung cancer? And we can see that correlate really well in another study done in the University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point, done in November of 2023, taking a sample of 450 wells, and of those 450, over 70% being traced with contamination of PFAS, the forever chemical. And that's the thing. PFAS is going to be that containing feature that correlates those two together. And today I'm going to tell you about how we can cut down on PFAS and how we've established a blooming technology to do so. First, I'll be telling you about the element itself, or the compound. Second, I'll be telling you about exposure threats to the humans and environment. And third, I'm going to tell you about that said exposure to kill off PFAS itself. And moving with that transition, going over to the PFAS itself. And PFAS is considered an umbrella term. It is a man-made chemical. So it can be a variety of man-made chemicals. Microplastics, things like that, can all be considered PFAS. And with that, explaining a Wisconsin Department of Health Services last updated on September 14th of 2023, explaining that it can be in so many of our daily use products, being cookware, so nonstick cookware, cleaning products, water-resistant fabrics like boots, tents, and jackets. And fourth, for the girlies, talking about personal makeup. So nail polish and eye makeup all contain various levels of PFAS. And with that, we would want to explain our second point, being the exposure threats to PFAS. And with that, we can see an educational journal done by Joseph M. Braun labeled Enhancing Regulations to Reduce Exposure to PFAS, Federal Action on the Forever Chemical, explaining that it has so many linked aspects to human health and what it can do to our bodies, saying that it has varieties of cancers being linked towards it. Impaired vaccine responses. So when your doctor wants to give you a vaccine and he doesn't see the results come right away, that would be scary, that it would have to take additional steps that we don't need. And liver disease, same thing with Joe Stelt, unfortunately. And fourth, that no levels of PFAS would be considered safe exposure, that no matter how little or how large that you get, it will still affect you in a negative way. And that's why we'll be moving on to our third point, talking about the cutting edge technology to eliminate PFAS in 3 easy ingredients. And with his study done of Nick Ogassa, explaining his title, Just 3 Ingredients Can Quickly Destroy Widely Used PFAS Forever Chemicals. He finds a great study done with his group explaining that the UV light, the thing that we get from the sun, vitamin D, has a correlation to help with destroying this forever chemical. And to combine that with table salt, iodide, and sulfite, usage in food preservatives. We can mix that with PFAS in those two ingredients and shine down some UV rays and can eliminate large amounts of PFAS that would otherwise just exist in the universe and would totally just lay waste to the world. And that's why today I've told you about PFAS and the cutting technology to break against it. First, I've told you about the element itself, the compound. Second, I've told you about exposure threats to humans. And third, I've told you about the cutting edge science to eliminate PFAS. And now with this presentation done, I would hope that this would help you in putting down that second glass of water to drink. Thank you.